Hello again.
Hello again. We are Colony. I'm Garrett Ham, and this is
Amelia Fox.
And we're here to talk about our love of film, in particular a couple of films that we've been in and made: Retrospective, Man Who Married Themselves, and a little film called Cast-Offs.
I mean, you have to adapt, don't you?
Yes.
In the same way that
Yes.
the actors have to
Yes.
adapt to the environment and
Yeah.
what's being put in
Yeah.
front of you.
Yeah.
But say with working with actors, if you've had something in your head and then an actor appears and does your lines in a completely different
Yeah,
way
it's
than
tricky,
you'd expect it,
Yeah.
what do you do? Do you go with it and then
I
direct and get options?
Yes, I tend to go with it and then suggest maybe could we possibly look at this
in the politest way.
In the politest, well, depending on who you're dealing with. It's sometimes people find it easier and sometimes people don't want to know. But
It's a great skill.
It's
giving ideas, but and getting someone else
Yeah.
to take on
I
those
think
ideas in a confident way, rather than ever feeling judged or criticised.
For sure. I think that what I try and do is take on all the ideas, because that's what it's about.
Yeah.
And I think if you start saying no, there's this, and this, then people sort of clam up and they don't open up to ideas. And in the end, if I look back on all of my films, people have always made them better, even on the day when we've been shooting. They've suggested stuff that I just think that's because you're coming, especially the actors, because you're coming from that actor, and I'm not. Obviously I'm thinking about that actor, but I'm not internalizing it. So sometimes somebody will say, well, he would do this, and I think that's just brilliant, and it's not been written, it's not been storyboarded, and I love that. And so but
you're very generous with that, and that's an amazing thing when it's when you've lived with it.
Yes.
And have
Well, I think the good thing is, you've got to try and recognise a good idea. My thing is, I don't mind where a good idea comes from, as long as it's
take the good idea. That's how I feel.
As long as it's a better idea than mine.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that the thing with directing is that you have to know where you're going, because you've got a big crew and you've got to know exactly what you're going to do. But you've also got to be open for better and bigger ideas that people bring, and I think that's.
And I think the director dictates the atmosphere of the set as well.
Yeah, that's true.
And you always create a good atmosphere.
Try to.
All credit to you as a director.
Well, it's like you say, it's a good. I love the family feel.
Yeah.
And I like, you want to get on as a big family because you're trying to produce this thing, and you're right, everybody's getting up the crack of dawn. You've got to have that respect.
Yeah.
And I think if you go around barking and being grumpy, in the end, you do get
disaster.
Well, yeah.